Good morning, everyone. I am Ramesh. Welcome to this virtual class. Today, I am going to discuss a small grammar part that is there in the activity section of SCRT textbook, Unit 1. So, in our daily life, we hear the word sentence. When we attend a class, we come to know about this sentence. When we are writing notes, we listen the word sentence. In our daily life, we hear the word 1,000 times. But have you ever thought what a sentence is? So if I ask you what a sentence is, there will be varied answers to that question. Some may be telling that a sentence is like this, and there will be another explanation or definition for sentence. But I am sure the most prominent among them will be a group of words. A sentence is a group of words. If so, we have to consider these sentences. Let us see a few examples here. Can we call this a sentence? The children playing our cricket in the ground. Then, let us see another example. Ria broken has her leg. Ria broken has her leg. So, can you call this a sentence? Ria broken has her leg. No. What is the problem here? These sentences are lacking two things, or these set of words are, group of words are lacking two things. The first one is, there is no proper arrangement. So the proper arrangement, we can call it sequence. The first sentence and the second sentence, both of them are lacking sequence. Then there is no a clear-cut meaning for them. It is not communicating a clear-cut idea. So these two things, sequence and complete meaning or complete sense, are not there in this group of words. So they cannot be called a sentence. And how can we correct this and make it a readable sentence? Let us see that now. The children are playing cricket in the ground. That is a correct sentence because there is sequence, the correct arrangement of words. And the second one, it is communicating a complete sense. So this can be called a sentence. Now let us examine the second one. Ria has broken her leg. Ria has broken her leg. The same thing is there, proper arrangement of words, and it is giving you a complete sentence, a complete sense. So dear friends, what is a sentence? The simple answer to that is, a sentence is a sequence of words which conveys a complete sense. See, the question is, what is a sentence? So our answer, what is a sentence? Our answer is, the most satisfactory answer to that question is, let us see that now. A sentence is a sequence of words which conveys a complete sense. So now we are going to examine a few sets of sentences. Let us see that now, few examples of sentences. Consider these sentences. I am learning English. Please give me a cup of water. Where are you going? Are all attending the class? How beautiful our school is. May God bless you. These all are sentences because they follow the pattern of a sentence. You know, first one, I am learning English. It is arranged in the proper order and it also conveys a complete sense. And the second one, please give me a cup of water. Again, you can find that sequence is there, then conveys a complete sense. Next, where are you going? Same thing. Are all attending the class? Again, a sentence. How beautiful our school is. Again, a sentence. May God bless you. All these are sentences. Now, next, we have to consider, my question is, are all of them same in their structure and meaning? You can find differences there. In their structure and meaning, these sentences differ. So, we have to divide the sentences into 5 groups. See, sentences fall into 5 groups. And first one is assertive sentence or declarative sentence. Then, second one is imperative sentence. And third one, interrogative sentence. And fourth one, exclamatory sentence. And the fifth one, optative sentence. So, total we have 5 types of sentences, or sentences fall into 5 groups. First one, assertive sentence or declarative sentence. Second one, imperative sentence. And third one, interrogative sentence. And fourth one, exclamatory sentence. And fifth one, optative sentence. And now, first let us examine what is assertive sentence. A sentence in the form of a statement is called assertive sentence. A sentence that states something is called assertive sentence or declarative sentence. It is called declarative sentence because it declares something. A sentence that declares something we call declarative sentence. Again, this declarative sentence or assertive sentence is divided into 2. Affirmative sentences and negative sentences. Affirmative sentences and negative sentences. Affirmative sentences are positive sentences and negative sentences convey a negative idea or meaning. So, affirmative sentences convey a positive idea and negative sentences convey a negative meaning. Then, imperative sentence. Imperative sentence is a sentence that is in the form of a request, advice, wish, order, etc. And normally that is given from first person to second person. So we start with the verb. Then third one, interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentences are questions. You know, there are 3 types of questions. First one is WH question. Second one, yes or no question. And third one, tag question or tail question. Then next one, exclamatory sentence. Exclamatory sentence expresses the deep feelings of our mind. So normally when something touches our mind deeply, we will have some exclamation. We will utter that with a certain excitement. That type of sentences are called exclamatory sentences. Next, optative sentence. Optative sentence is in the form of a wish or prayer. And traditional grammar says this is a part of imperative sentence. If you take the old grammar textbook, there will be only 4 types of sentences, but in the modern grammar, we have 5 types. These 5 types are there, but in old grammar textbook, we have optative there in the imperative sentence. Now, let us see in detail what they are. A sentence in the form of a statement is called assertive sentence or declarative sentence. And one example is given there. They are playing in the ground. They are playing in the ground. I think you understood the concept. It states something or it declares something. I told you this sentence is again divided into 2. One is affirmative sentence and the second one is negative. When we are adding not to the positive sentence, it will become negative. Affirmative sentences are positive sentences and Negative sentences convey a negative sense or meaning. And second one, see, a sentence in the form of request, order, advice, etc. is called a imperative sentence. An example is there. Follow me. Please post these letters. All these belong to imperative sentence category. Now, interrogative sentences are questions. There are three types of questions. First one, WH questions. And the question words, there are what, where, when, which, who, whose, whom. Then H questions, how many, how far, how long, how often. And when we make sentences with these words, they become WH questions. They are also called information questions because they demand certain information. Okay, now next one is yes or no questions. And these yes or no questions begin with an auxiliary verb. And their answer will be either yes or no. And third one, tag questions. Tag questions are short questions attached to the statement, end of a statement. A short question which is attached to the end of a statement is called a tag question. Here we have one example. She is a doctor, isn't she? And in detail we will study about questions in the coming units. Okay, now next one. A sentence that expresses the deep feelings of our mind is called exclamatory sentence. Example, how beautiful the garden is. So really the garden is very beautiful. With great excitement we are telling that how beautiful the garden is. So it becomes exclamatory sentence. And next one, alas, he falls. That also, any feeling sometimes, of happiness, maybe of sorrow, then fear, any feeling is there in your mind that you can express with excitement and it becomes exclamatory sentence. Our last one is optative sentence, and these sentences are used generally to express a wish or prayer. See, may God bless you, and long live our leader. All these belong to optative sentences. Okay, now next let us see a few examples, a few examples or a task which you are going to do. Rearrange the words in their correct order to make meaningful sentences. Let us examine them now. First one, I'll give you the first set. See, how can you make this meaningful sentence? The party an enjoyable at time she had. Think about that. Now the second one is enough buy a car money to have you don't. And third one is university teach your aunt at the desk, and there is also a question mark. Now next one, traffic lights, be careful when the turn red to stop. Now the answers are there. Please check the answers and whether they are correct or not. First one, she had an enjoyable time at the party. When we arranged the words in the proper order, it is like this. So this is a sentence. She had an enjoyable time at the party. Now, what is the answer to the next one? See that you don't have enough money to buy a car. You don't have enough money to buy a car, but that is given in the jumble order and you arranged it into the right order and you got a very clear, sensible sentence, right? Third one. What is third one? Does your aunt teach at the university? Does your aunt teach at the university? There is a question mark also. So it's a question, imperative sentence. Imperative sentence, right? Now next one is, be careful to stop when the traffic lights turn red. What type of sentence is that? that is imperative sentence because that is in the form of an advice or a warning. Now, next. So, these are all sentences. So, remember, a sentence is not a group of words. It is a sequence of words that conveys a complete sense. And as we said, we have 5 types of sentences, and they are assertive, imperative, interrogative, exclamatory, and optative. They have negative and positive forms. That is what we call affirmative as positive and negative, which conveys a negative meaning. So this much about a sentence. Thank you very much.